Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Today we will learn English using the news. We have an article. Actually, I have opened a website learningenglish.voanews.com. So we have one article. We will first read that article and we will try to learn how can we understand that. If we still have any we will see anything that we cannot understand, we will just Google it, or we will just have a search on ChatGPT. So this article is about the plane crash in Tokyo that happened on the New Year. So plane crash in Tokyo raises design concerns. Let's just start the article. Investigators are studying what went wrong when a Japanese Coast Guard aircraft and a passenger jet crashed into each other on Tuesday at Haneda Airport in Tokyo. Officials went to find out what caused the crash, but there are also many questions about the fire that broke out when the planes collided on the runway. So now, let's say I don't know the word collided, I will search on the ChatGPT. What does collided mean? What does collided mean? I will ask ChatGPT. Collided refers to the act of two or more objects coming into contact with each other forcefully, either resulting in the impact or collision. So they are saying like it's just like a collision when two or more objects coming to each other and they just collide, or they just have a collision. The body of the passenger jet, an Airbus 350, was made of carbon composite fibers. At the end of this article, you can also have a small words in this story like collide. They are saying it is a verb to crash together with force, usually because other objects are in motion. So composite fiber, composite made up of at least two different materials. So they are talking about the composite. They are saying that this passenger jet was made of carbon composite fiber. Passenger aircraft bodies was traditionally made of aluminium. They are saying that there is a design concern, that the design was not good, and the author is just saying like usually the passenger aircraft are have made of aluminium, but the passenger jet that was just collided with the other jet was made up of composite fiber. The crash may become an important test of the safety of composite material for some uses in the aircraft. So they are saying this crash has raises many questions about safety of composite material. The crash. Communication from air traffic control at the airport describes some of the events leading to crash. The large Japan Airlines JAL passenger jet was given permission to use the runway where the Coast Guard plane and a Bombardier Dash 8 was preparing for the takeoff. The passenger, when they struck each other, an orange fireball exploded from the aircraft and the passenger jet continued down the runway covered in the flames. When the plane stopped, crew members and all 379 passengers slid down emergency chutes within 20 minutes. All survived. The captain of the Coast Guard plane got out, but 5 members of the crew died in the crash. So cutes is I don't know what does cute mean. I calm down. I will see if I can search it out. Otherwise, I will just Google it. I will say cute. What does cutes? What was the spelling? Cutes. Let's just ask ChatGPT, what does cutes mean? What is cutes? So they're saying cutes typically refers to steep, narrow channels or slides used for conveying things downward. In various contexts, it could be terms used for slides in the playground, channels for transporting goods or material, or even a context of parachutes used for slowing down descent. The meaning depends on the specific context in the term used. So I will just write goods.
Shoot.
It's like shoot, a channel or slide or something like that is used to convey something downward. So this is what it does. It's mean. So they are saying that all the 379 passengers shoots within 20 minutes. All survived. The captain of the Coast Guard plane got out, but 5 members of the crew died in the crash. Safety experts are praising that the airline crew and the passenger for escaping the burning plane. The crew shouted, warning the passenger to run away from the plane. Composite material. Composite material have been used for many years inside commercial aircraft, but the first commercial plane to have its body or fuselage and the wings reinforced with carbon fiber was the Boeing 787. It went into the service in 2011, but 1100 of the planes have been produced. The Airbus A350 followed in 2018. About 570 have been sold. Aircraft designs use composite material because they strengthen plastic and other material. Boeing says the material can save 20% of the weight of the aluminum. The reduced weight save fuels. So this is all the Boeing company. They are saying that 20% less weight this composite material has, and when you have a less weight you can save the fuel. Boeing and FAA, Federal Aviation Administrator, tested the strength of composite to get the certification for 787 jet, but concerns remained about gases released from such material when they burn. John Gogila is a former member of National Transportation Safety Board, which investigates aircraft accident. He said there has always been a concern about the composite if they can catch fire. So Gogila noted that the gases released when the composite burns are dangerous. They can even be dangerous after the fire is put out because the fibers might remain in the air. So they are saying that this composite material, they can easily catch the fire. The FAA has said for more than 20 years that there are dangers related to composite materials. FAA officials say the main health dangers include sharp pieces of material, dust, poisonous gases caused by burning substances that hold the material together. Did it make a difference? Although inside of the passenger plane filled with the smoke after the explosion, all 379 passengers were able to escape. John Cox, a safety expert, noted the fuselage protected them from a really horrific fire. It did not burn through for some period of time and let everybody get out. Gogila said there is no real evidence whether composite material or aluminium are better at resisting fire long enough to protect people. So they are saying like we have no real evidence that which material is better. However, one passenger on gel flight said that smoke stung very much. Okay, I don't know stung. Let me just first check in the end. Stung is a kind of verb. It is to cause sharp pain. To cause sharp pain. Let me just check it on the ChatGPT. Stung. What is stung? Stung is the past form of the verb sting. To sting means to cause a sharp burning or a pricking sensation, often as a result of insect or animal injecting warmth through its bite or sting. It can also be used metaphorically to describe an emotional and psychological impact that feels sharp or painful. So it is kind of that emotional stung very much thing. Todd Curtis, a safety expert and former Boeing engineer, warned that injuries from the dangerous smoke could take a long time to show up. Passengers involved in the accident usually are in shock and often do not recognize their injuries. Of the concern, experts noted was the amount of the time it took firefighters to put out the fire. Picture shows that gel flight burned wreckage near one of the runways. The body was almost completely destroyed by fire. In 2013, a fire at London Heathrow Airport involving a Ethiopian airline Boeing 787 was difficult to stop. Safety expert Curtis said putting out the fire took too much more effort than a typical airliner fire. Curtis said he worried at the time about composite fuselage fire. Those concerns, he said, have not gone. IM Mario writer J. David Congan reported this story for the Associated Press. These are just a detail about the story, who wrote this story. So that is our story of about like there is a debate going on like which material is better, composite or aluminium, and they are just talking about the experts, what they say, and how the passenger was feeling when they were sliding and shooting from the plane. So that's it from our today's video. Let's just meet in the next video. Please subscribe and share, and let me know if you have any comments or you have any suggestion how can I improve my videos. Okay, take care, bye bye.